mercy and the connection with the Guru, and then your finer intelligence. What is that word? Sumedasa. Jai Saraswati Didi. It's for finer intellect, not the intellect from this world, like this partial. It's all partial. Intelligence in this world, knowledge in this world is all very small. But Krishna consciousness, wow, that opens up the whole world, the whole universe, both material and spiritual. And then you can realize the Lord, the sweetness of the Lord, how He's caring. Also for His non-devotees, He's always caring, but they don't care. And why they cannot feel it? They have so much pride. They have so much ego. They cannot see they are the ones who are doing wrong. Always pointing the finger to the others. My father and my mother and my neighbor and my friend, they all did that to me. No, we are the criminals. We are the doers of all this reaction of what's coming. And then we see, oh, this reaction is coming. That makes us eager to become better, to perfect our life. That's like, nothing is so adventurous in life than going on this path to see, what am I thinking, what am I doing, what am I speaking. How cool is that to see, wow, to be very fine. And because of humility and tolerance, also love comes. That's what Govinda Maharaj says, and always preaching. Through that humility, that you accept your karma, tatenu pam susamik samanu, even the most difficult things, it's all coming from the Lord, and gives some goodness gives some insight in our lives. Like, okay, yeah, well, it's not. They say that saying like, it's not the problem, but it's how you deal with it. Mm. And if there's a problem, how big it may be, that you think, it shakes us up a little bit, especially a big problem. It shakes us up, and that we keep on chanting. Chanting is our saving grace. Like chanting, doing some service. Even if you're in the house, not even the same. Your house or temple is the same. It's your inner mood of bowing down. Have your consciousness fixed on the Lord, on the Guru, like, I'm here for them. And this is something that comes to me by the grace of the Lord, and I'm trying to, with humility, go through it and give something, like maybe be quiet, maybe chant more, maybe pray more, do more service, and then you see, it disappears like snow in the sun. It all disappears until another thing comes, another problem comes. But then at a certain point, your stamina, your spiritual strength becomes stronger. Like now, maybe my spiritual strength is small and weak. My material strength is strong, but then it will change. It will make a shift, because we realize from a selfish way of thinking, like, oh, I don't like it, this is wrong. You could become selfless, and you think, okay, it's not about me. There's a lesson to learn, and you become humble and tolerant, and you go on. And even Guru Maharaj says, love your enemies. It's all about love, like love. That what you don't want to do, you do it. You think something, oh no, that's the last thing. Oh no, no way. Then you do it. You do it. And then you think, wow, this is Krishna's energy. Krishna is everywhere. His mercy is flowing everywhere. It's just for us to connect. And then we need humility and tolerance. And we need giving honor to others. and not expecting anything for ourselves. Very nice. Okay, this is I start reading for the prayer on this most auspicious day of the most auspicious day, maybe this, every day of in remembrance of the Vaishnavas is most auspicious, is always purifying, is always giving so much mercy on these days. Special mercy is there. And I want to read this prayer that Srila Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakshita Dev Goswami Maharaj made after the disappearance of his Gurudev, Srila Bhagavan Saraswati Thakur. Om Agyana Timorandasya Kenangyana Salakaya Sakshu Militanyena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Vanchakalpatarupascha Kripasindubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Garatase Namaha. Prayer unto Sri Sri Daitidas. That's another name for Saraswati Thakur, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. After the manifest pastimes of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Guru Maharaj created this poem. At the end of the night of Sri Sri Vrisabhanu Nandini, she suddenly, that is another name for Srimati Radharani, Sri Vrisabhanu, that is her father, Nandini. She suddenly took him to her entourage, withdrawing him from the company of throngs of grief-stricken souls. A great cry of lamentation arose. Their bodies were bathed by their tears. When he was thus stolen away, this world was plunged into the deep darkness of one whose eyes have been stolen away. Nayana Mani, jewel of the eye, the internal name of Saraswati Thakur is Nayana Mani. Bereft of the vision of my divine master, O my sorrowful eyes, Dina Nayan, or Savior of the fallen, Dina Nayan, wherever that great soul may be, please quickly take this servitor there, although he is my master named Nayan, or one who brings us near. In his mercy he shows the miserliness of not taking me unto his company. From his lotus feet, the nectarian river of divine love flows throughout the universe. His servitors, like bees, maintain their lives, drinking the honey that falls from his lotus feet, and the pure devotees in the shelter of the confidential mellows of Braja revel in the bliss of singing the glories of his lotus feet. O Dina Nayan, wherever that great soul may be, please quickly take this servitor there. Parental affection, so highly esteemed in the world, is a colossal hoax as an obstacle to Hari Bhakti. Socially recognized pure matrimonial love is nothing but vacuity, in that it plunders away both the husband's and the wife's eagerness for the chance to acquire the treasure of love unalterated by the superficiality of familial prejudice. And common friendship is merely deception. I have cleaned these thoughts from the rays of light that emanate from the toenails of the holy feet of that great personality, the embodiment of supermundane affection. O Dina Nayan, wherever that great soul may be, please quickly take this servitor there. The divine message sung by Sri Krishna Chaitanya Chandra had its continuous play in the ears of the people. From the ear did he, just to fulfill the purport of the name Nayan Mani, reveal his form to the eye, making his advent in the mansion temple favored by the glance of Sri Nilachala Chandra at the time of the Ratha Yatra festival. O Dinanayan, wherever that great soul, Mahapurush, may be, please swiftly take this servitor there. Drawing up the pure golden waters of the Jambu River, mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, has this golden cloud arisen on the mountain where the golden moon, Sri Gaurachandra, descended, set, just to shower down torrents of rain upon the holy countryside that was scorched by the forest fire of threefold suffering, then suddenly conceal himself in the dust of the land of the advent of Sri Gauranga. O Dinanayan, wherever that great master may be now, please quickly take this servitor to that place. He is of the same hue as Sri Gaura, and although he who sings the tidings of Sri Gaura is the natural guru of the whole universe, he accepted discipleship to a great devotee called Sri Gaura Kishore, adolescent Gaura. In the whole Gaura Mandala, he is the repository of the glory of those who grant entrance into the fold of the pure Gaudiya Vaishnavas. He proudly ascended the lovely throne of preaching the glories of the gift of the Golden Lord, Sri Gaura, the service of Sri Radha Govinda in Braja to the Vaishnavas of Dravida, the devotees in South India who are generally worshippers of Lakshmi Narayan. The glory of his dignity shines even in the group of Sri Gandharva, and he holds a preeminent position in the intimate circle of Sri Giridhari. That is, he is the most beloved of Lord Mukunda. O Dinanayan, where that great soul is now, please swiftly take this servitor there. He inundated the whole universe of countless living beings, whether Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, less than Sudra, and even Mlecha, with the oceanic nectar of the holy name of Sri Radha Krishna. Although unapproachable by the liberationist and yogic perfectionist, he is known as the friend of the fallen, the mercy potency of Sri Gauranga. O Dinanayan, wherever that great soul may be, please swiftly take this servitor there. Do I have a hope to ever see that beautiful golden personality who makes everything auspicious for the world? Do I have a hope to ever behold that tall figure once again? His blue lotus eyes, his nose that excels the charm of the tila flower, his forehead that shames the half moon, his graceful lotus face, his gleaming pearl-white teeth, his long arms extending to his knees. O Dinanayan, wherever that great soul has gone, please swiftly take this servitor there. In the year of our Lord Gauranga, 450 in the month of Posha, on the 4th day of the dark fortnight of the moon in the star of Magha, at the closing of the night of Brihaspati Vala, 5:30 a.m., 1st January 1937, that most beloved attendant of Srimati Vrisabhanu Dandini entered into the eternal pastimes. O Dinanayan, wherever that great soul may be, quickly take this servitor there to him. The entire earth and skies were filled with the cries of anguish of the people and of the disciples devoted to the service of Sri Gurudev's lotus feet. Where has that great master gone? Alas! Today, the whole universe seems empty in the separation of Prabhupada. The servitor of Gurudev cannot endure even a moment of his separation. O Dinanayan, wherever that great soul may be, please quickly take this servitor there to him. Jai Srila Bhakti Rakak Siddhadev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Prayer unto Sri Sri Deity Das Ki Jai.
And what book is that? Your primate.
Positive.
So?
Positive and Progress Immortality from Guru Maharaj.
Wow.
Very beautiful, eh? So, now we read a short biography in Sri Gaudiya Darshan from Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. I serve my Lord, who is known as Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, within the lineage of gurus of the Gaudiya Sampradaya. He shines like the sun in the morning sky. Through the Sankirtan of Sriman Mahaprabhu, he rescues the souls engulfed within the belly of the Timingala of illusionalism. Timingala is a big fish. And bestows upon them the ecstasy of swimming in the nectarian ocean of Krishna Prema. A brief biography. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, the disciple of Srila Gaurkishoras Babaji Maharaj, is the guru of both Srila Bhakti Rakak Siddhadev Goswami Maharaj and Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada preached that the Gaudiya Math stood for the dignity of the entire human race. By teaching wholesale surrender to the absolute good, especially active in the field of publishing transcendental literature, his erudition was profoundly commanding and elaborate. He revolutionized Krishna-conscious preaching by giving preference to pure devotional qualifications over lineage, and it was he who set the precedent of Vaishnava Tridandi Sannyas, the renounced order of devotional life, in accordance with the injunctions of the revealed scriptures. In a poem describing the descending divine succession of the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada wrote, Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nahe Anya Rupanuga Janera Jivana. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Sri Sri Radha and Krishna, the life and soul of the true followers of Srila Rupa Goswami. To exemplify this sublime ideal, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta established 64 Gaudiya Math in India in the 1930s, and all through he embraced the line of worship of Lord Chaitanya as non-different from Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. The deep sense of urgency he felt to propagate the divine teachings of Lord Chaitanya for the benefit of the suffering world of misconception is exemplified in the indomitable conviction of this statement. If fire burns the whole world, do not waste time trying to put it out. All necessities can be met only by serving Krishna. Although outwardly he was like a lion, inwardly he was very, very sweet, yet it could be traced only in his internal sweetness. Outwardly, the way of love was worshipped by him with grandeur, awe and reverence, but his object was the simple and beautiful divine love of Vrindavan, and his temperament in establishing that in the world was just like a lion's. With his first step, he vigorously cut asunder the whole plane of exploitation, and with his second, he put a stop to all the calculations of the different scholars with their different conceptions of salvation. Liberated stages. With his third step, he minimized the hardness and stiffness of the rules and regulations of calculative devotional service by a touch of the divine love crossing Vaikuntha. He gave us the worship of Sri Sri, Radha and Govinda. Calculation, the rules and regulations, all reverence, all these things are minimized, checked, slackened with the softness of Vrindavan within. And with the hardness of a devastator without, he created havoc in the materialistic world, fighting with one and all, single-handedly fighting against the whole world and cutting asunder everything. That was his external attitude. And his second attitude was to put a stop to all scholarly researches and doctorates of different departments and to stop their boasting research and find and minimize to slacken the grandeur of the worship of Narayan. He caused the domain of love to descend into this plane with the service of Radha and Krishna, establishing the flow of divine love from the heart as all in all. With that, we come to serve our object of worship, and he represented the service of Radha Govinda as the highest statement. That was his history. The real existence of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada is in Bhakti Siddhanta Vani, his divine teachings. May that Bhakti Siddhanta Vani dance eternally within the core of our heart.
Jai.
So beautiful, eh? Jai. So, I know it's already late, just a little bit of his teachings. Guru Tattva. Who can say what is Tattva? Tattva? We have Guru Tattva, we have Vaishnava Tattva, you have Krishna Tattva, you have Siddhanta Tattva, so many Tattvas. Tattva means truth. Question: who is able to understand the secret of devotional service? Answer of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur: an especially faithful servitor of the lotus feet of Sri Guru, the best of the followers of Srila Swarup Damodar and Srila Rupa Goswami, is able to understand the secret of devotional service. A devotee fixed in devotion to Sri Guru, who has pleasing, affectionate love and extremely firm faith in the lotus feet of Sri Guru, is a faithful servitor. The Shruti says, the meaning of the scriptures is revealed to the great soul, Mahatma, who has unwavering devotion for his Guru, just as they do for the Lord. Question: is the service of Sri Guru necessary? Answer: the service of Sri Guru Pada Padma, our dearly beloved Gurudev, is first of all necessary. In this world, even to obtain piety, knowledge, or one's various other desired ends, a guru is necessary. However, the knowledge given by all these gurus yields extremely insignificant ends. Our spiritual Guru Pada Padma is not a giver of insignificant ends. Our Guru Padma is a giver of true spiritual welfare. The moment one becomes devoid of the mercy of Sri Guru, all sorts of other non-devotional desires emerge. If devotees who are fixed in devotion to Sri Guru do not instruct us how we must take shelter of our Guru, how we must behave with our Guru, if they do not teach us all this, then we will certainly squander a jewel we have already obtained. Question: what should be the propensity of the heart of a sincere servitor of Sri Guru? A sincere disciple will regard Sri Guru as their Devata and their Atma. They will know Sri Guru to be their Devata, their Lord, and as their Atma, the one and only recipient of their affectionate love. Gurudev is my eternal master. I am his eternal servant. This is the ego, abhiman, and conception, vichar, of a disciple. The service of Sri Guru is their life, wealth, and existence. They do not know anything apart from Sri Guru, thinking of their Guru in all circumstances, while resting, dreaming, eating, serving, and so forth. They practice faithful subservience to Sri Guru. Thus they know Krishna's dearmost is to be non-different from the Lord, to be fully independent. Sri Guru may accept or may not accept my unfit service, but sincerely, with my body, mind, and speech, I will always remain ready to engage in his earnest service. If he spurns me, then I will know that is a result of my unfitness, and moreover, that my Gurudev is correct in doing so. It is factual truth that I cannot avert myself from my Guru Padapadma for even a moment. If I am refrained from becoming distracted from the service of my Guru by transitory mundane matters, so that I do not fall into any bad association, so that I do not deviate from my Guru Padapadma, my one and only prayer is, O Gurudev, please mercifully accept my service. My hope is, even though I am unfit, he bestows great mercy upon the unfit. By taking hope in this causeless mercy, I will become enriched with stronger, ardent desire for the service of my Guru Padapadma. Question: how and by what means should we engage in service? Answer: the scripture said, the Jiva soul should engage exclusively in the service of the Lord with their heart, wealth, intelligence, and speech. The service of the Lord is the supreme good, and aversion to the service of the Lord is the root of all misery. Heart and affection, love, the principal way by which the service of the Lord is affected, is the way of the heart. Wealth, intelligence, and speech, devoid of heart, are not able to truly please the Lord. For this reason, the word heart has been mentioned first. Sri Gurudev awakens this heart. Sri Gurudev teaches all forms of service to disciples who are inclined towards service. Sri Gurudev speaks about service with those who desire to engage in service with the heart. So,
where is that from, Bhakti?
That is from Gaudiya Darshan.
Can you say that to me?
Sure. Did we sing actually Prabhupada Pada?
No.
Can we sing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What page is that?
Jai Srila Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Bhagavan Saraswati Thakur Tirubhav Mahotsav ki Jai.
What page is it on?
That is on 80.
80?
80.
8
80. Can I have some kaita?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like these actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sujana Vida Radita Pada Yukam Yugada Maduram Dada Pada Vadam Parada Bayada Yakapuja Pada Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam Bhajano Jita Sajana Sangapati Patikarika Karunika Kakati Kati Vanchita Vanchata Chinta Pada Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Pada Atiko Malakam Janadi Katanu Tanu Nindita Maminala Mada Nadana Buddha Vandita Chandra Pada Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Pada Nija Seva Katara Karangi Vidu Vidutarita Umkrita Sinavara Karana Katabarita Chanda Pada Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Padam Murtidaram Sarani Pararaka Korajana Janakadika Vatsala Siddhapada Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Sharanakata Kinkaraka Pataru Sarudikita Dhira Vadanya Para Varadendra Kana Chita Divya Pada Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Pada Panaham Sagaram Paramatapati Patisodarame Chitavechayati Yati Raja Kanai Parisevya Pada Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Pada Krishabhanu Sutta Daitanucharam Sarana Sitarenu Darasamaham Madhat Puttata Vanashakti Pada Pranamami Sada Prabhupada Pada Jaya Prabhupada 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 Such a good. Vishnu Priya, can you sing Hari Araya, please? 60.
Hare Nama Krishna Radhavaya Namaha.
Hare Krishna Radhavaya Namaha.
Hare Radhavaya Namaha Krishna Radhavaya Namaha.
Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Gopal Govinda Radhi Madhusudana. Giridhari Gopina Ramadana Mohana. Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra. Radhavaya Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Rupa Sanatana
Srila Bhakti, Nirmal Acharya Maharaj ki jai. Krishna Paramhamsa Panavati Kacharya. Varya Asata Sata Srishima Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Jai Om Krishna Paramhamsa Panavati Kacharya. Varya Asata Sata Srishima Srila Bhakti Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Jai Om Krishna Paramhamsa Panavati Kacharya. Varya Asata Sata Srishima Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupada Srila Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupada Srila Jagannath Satchitananda Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupada Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Anuka Guruvaki ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Prabhu ki jai. Sri Narottam Shamananda Srinivasa Acharya Prabhu ki jai. Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur ki jai. Krishna Das Kaviraj ki jai. Dr. Sharda Sri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. Sriman Mahaprabhu ki jai.
Jai.
Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopinath Sham Kun Radha Kun Giri Govardhan Gopal Ju ki jai.
Jai.
Shri Lakshmi Varama Deva ki jai. Shri
Jai.
Bhakti Vigna Shaya Shri Singadev ki jai.
Jai.
Prahlad Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Ganga Janamati ki jai. Toshi Mahavani ki jai.
Jai.
Grantawad Srimad Bhagavatam Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai.
Jai.
Vishva Vaishnava Raja Sabha ki jai.
Jai.
After Mat Raja Sri Chaitanya Mat ki jai. Tadiya Saka Mat ki jai. Sri Dhamayapur ki jai. Sri Nandavik ki jai. Vishva Vyapi Tadiya Saka Mat ki jai. Sri Baladev Vijayabhushana ki jai. Sri Govinda Kun ki jai. Sri Sadashava Ganga Dwarajya ki jai. Sri Navata Vaishnava Mandala ki jai. Sri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Go Nitai Goa Premanandi, assembled devotees ki jai. Nitai Goa Premanandi Hari Hari Bol.
Siddhanta, Saraswati,
Jai.